Hey guys, JJ back with another layout update. I know it's been a couple months, but I've got a bunch of stuff done and a lot of stuff to talk about and a lot of plans of what's to come. So anyway, I'm going to start with these two beautiful engines here. You guys have already seen this one if you watched my last update, but this one's new and oh my gosh, is this thing just beautiful. Just, oh, I love it. So, but anyway, I just thought I'd show you guys that. And then, you guys not going to believe this, but this engine works now. So, after 11 months of literally fighting with scale trains about what's wrong with it, you know, it's my layout, it's my fault, everything was my fault with this engine. It had a bad decoder. So, they didn't say nothing. So, that's on them. They can go screw themselves. I'm done with them. But anyway, this engine works perfect. Not a single thing wrong with it. It doesn't stutter anymore. It has an E-bell finally. Not a bronze bell that's an E-bell apparently. But yeah, this engine works and it's absolutely perfect. And I couldn't be happier with it. But I'm done with scale trains. It's just so whatever. But anyway, I thought I'd tell you guys that this worked for those of you that support scale trains and all that. So anyway, this engine works perfect, and it's a fairly decent puller. So, but anyway, it works. It was their fault, not mine, for 11 months, like they were determined to. But anyway, paperwork's around here somewhere of their, I don't know where it is. But anyway, got a bunch of stuff. Some UPS trailers, bunch of 30,000 gallon tank cars. I'm just gonna go show you guys real quick. I got them for $100 for all of these right here, brand new. I don't know how I did it, but it happened. So I think I may have already shown this. I'm sorry, but anyway, I got a bunch of these, all different road numbers. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to something I just did this morning. I'm sorry, yesterday morning. Is paving the intermodal yard finally. What I did is I attached some 1x2s against the benchwork here, and just put some of this insulation foam on here, and I used that as my mold because the track was exactly 3/8 of an inch off the track, so it lines up perfect with this. So, but this is just the first coat. As you guys can see, it's still. Here's a good example. It's still wet, but that's fine. My second coat is going to be painted, so this will all be painted, or I'll mix the paint in with the plaster this time, or the compound spackle, and that way I won't have to worry about painting it afterwards and scuffing it and all that. So if I scuff it, you're still going to see paint underneath because it's all one color. But anyway, I just did down to the very end here. That's right when the fascia started to curve, so I had to stop somewhere. So excuse me. Excuse me, guys. So yeah, I got that done. I've got 5 more auto racks, and I got these for $60. 5 tri-levels for $60. I got this one right here, BNSF. And I got a nice Conrail one. Got another UP we will deliver. Same road number as the last train show haul. And then, where's the other 2? Oh, I think the other 2 are upstairs. And then I also got a, where is it here? A CP rail one right here. There it is. So I got this one as well. It's a bi-level. So I have yet to put the safety striping on, but that's coming soon. So anyway, I also picked up these at my local train show back in December. Just 2 of these 2-bay pressure slides. These actually came off some Model Railroaders magazine guy that was selling off his layout. And I don't know who or what his name is, but I know he had a couple articles. But anyway, these are from his layout. And all I did was add metal wheels. And they already had metal wheels, I'm sorry. All I did was add the conspicuous stripes. So, but anyway, also while I'm here, this engine is for sale, this BLI AC6000. I will put the link in the description. I'm sure you guys have seen this on my page here multiple times. multiple videos. So it's one of my favorite engines, but I'm trying to stay prototypical with this layout. My cutoff year, I think, is going to be the end of this year, end of 2019. And by the time I'll cut it off, this engine's gone. So I think it's on the NS now as a PRLX unit, I think. I'm not sure. I'll look that up later because I'm kind of curious myself. But I have no interest in patching it. But it works. It has about 8 to 9 hours of runtime, if that. And it's my greatest puller. It'll pull 80 plus cars. And I love this engine. But I'll put the eBay link in the description. This has the Paragon 2 sound. No rolling thunder, no smoke, but it's a hell of a puller. But anyway, moving on. I got this building from Bruce Carpenter. You may have seen this on his old layout, the Chillicothe subdivision. But he knew I worked at UPS, so he gave me that, and I'm trying to find a spot for it. And it's either going to go right here, and I'll just flip around the edge of the building there. It's going to fall. Oops, hold on. It's either going to go right here, because that'll fit pretty good, and I can fit the 28-foot trailers in front. Then I'll take out that track, and because I am moving my refinery into that room, which I'll talk about that in a little bit. But so I could take out that track and I could have a UPS hub. But I also have that Walthers kit down there that I haven't even built yet. So, which I probably won't. It'll probably go on a layout in several years. But anyway, he knew I've been working at UPS for almost a year and a half, so he was nice and gave me this. So I might cut off just a little bit of it, and just so it doesn't look so big, because it is 3 feet long, and my layout's only 16 feet wide by 16 feet long, so it's a rather large building. It's very impressive. It's already weathered and all that. So, but we'll see. I'm still debating on which side to put it on, so we'll see what happens there. Something big I've done is I got this road finished, and I've also got the crossings finished. They're all the wires are cut through and everything, but I got this road painted, and I cannot think of the YouTuber's name, but all I did is I did what he did in one of his tutorials. I painted it this color, and then I just did very light coats, just very light wicks of this satin ivory silk, and that's all I did to get this. And I just, if it would focus, it's just the color is just, it's perfect. It looks exactly like a road, and I absolutely love it. And then I was able to get one of these crossings that I mentioned in the last video, if my phone might ever focus. So this crossing will go right here, just like so. And then this crossing with the gate on the back and the lights will go right here on this base. So that's how that's going to work. And then I'm still looking at systems for wiring. It's probably going to be a toggle push button, just because if you're right here, you know, because this industry gets switched quite a bit. It's one of the bigger industries in the layout industry centers, and you will usually block this crossing. But hey, if I put sensors, these gates are always going to be down. So I'll just put a toggle button. If you know you're coming, you're obviously going to be right here if your train's coming this way. So you can just press the toggle, and then, you know, you can still be staying here while your train's might be stopping there, and you can hit the toggle again. So, and I might put a minute timer on it too. We'll see. But anyway, I just thought I'd show you guys that road. I'm very happy with it. The approach has turned out very well, and I got some really nice cracks. I love how those turned out. Just by how it dried. So I'm very happy with those cracks, especially right here. I love that. It's perfect what it would actually do. And the sidewalks are cracked, and it's just, I love how that turned out. So anyway, and I think I explained last update, this crossing has been fixed and all that. So it's flush. Trains don't have connection issues anymore. This kit is almost finished. I just got to glue it onto the base. But I just got to hand paint the windows, such, fix a little mistake there, and just paint all the window sills. So that kit's almost finished, and that'll go right there, and then this will kind of hang on there, just like that. So this is coming together. I'm getting excited for this scene. The next step is paving this road going this way, then it'll curve off in the distance, and now I got to build that kit too. So, but excuse me, my SW1500 is at a friend's house. He's putting a new board in it to see if that will fix this engine. or he's hardwiring, I'm sorry, he's hardwiring a new harness in it. And hopefully that'll fix the issues that engine was having, because I really need a switcher again. And now, especially since the end of this yard, it's completely different. So I got to get all of that sorted out, because I still have never switched this yard since I've had everything done. I just put these cars back in by hand and haven't touched it since. I haven't had much time to run trains recently. So, but anyway, I've got a couple more things to show. Same thing in the last update. A couple things. I don't want to show them yet, so I'm going to hold off on that. But I do want to talk about my plans here. Sorry, this is an absolute mess. We've got winter tires in here, and there's some more over there. But anyway, this is usually the room where we kept our winter tires, which we don't put them on anymore because the last 4 winters have been like pathetic. So, but of course, this winter's nice and white, as you can see out there. But anyway, those aren't winter tires, I'm sorry. But this is where we would usually keep them. But my dad said he's starting to switch to the all-season ones. So, but anyway, it's Ohio. We don't need winter tires. But anyway, I'm going to have some bench work right in here. And then I'll have a bench work just going around the room. And I want it high enough to fit at least 3 tires underneath. That way we can fit 3, 6, 9, 12, possibly 15 to 18 tires in here and still have a layout. So what I'll end up doing is it'll just hug this room, and it'll be very, very narrow, but that'll allow me to have a 3 to 5 yard track, or staging track, I'm sorry. And then I'll be able to have my Lima refinery somewhere right in here. So I'm really excited for that, and I can hopefully fit 2 unit trains in here. So that's about 40 to 48 cars right here. And that should be totally fine. And then that is for the Ohio interchange system, so we can have a source of oil for the layouts and petroleum and whatever else. So, but anyway, that's some of the stuff I kind of saved from last update. But moving over here to the final part of this video is some ballast I got done. I got everything done from here on, and then I also got this piece attached, as you guys saw in the last video. So, but anyway, I'm really happy with how this turned out. This is just base scenery. I plan on putting static grass on top of most of the grass you see here. But I'm really happy with how this turned out. I've been using a lot more black in between the rails, because this is where dirt and other grime collects when it rains. And it really gives it depth. You can really see it, because this is eye level for me right here. Like this is eye level. So, you know, I usually hold my videos like this, so you guys get a better view of the depth of the layout than I do if you were actually here. But anyway, I also got this road finished. This is new. Same technique, only a different base color. So as you notice, this road looks a little bit grayer than the other one does. That one looks very light. I wanted it very, very light, and I may actually go in and make it darker, just because that light from the window is going to eventually fade that pretty good. So anyway, there's some ballast I got to fix. I ran out of glue, and I thought I went back with glue later on. I guess I must have not have. I cannot do this with one hand, I'm sorry. There we go. That didn't look good though. But anyway, it's not the most perfect transition, but this is all rock hard. I want to lay this down and just fill some of these gaps just a little bit to make it look more like this, because this is not going to be perfect. I mean, this is a transition. Use comes over looks in a case like this, but I really wanted to focus on this road scene right here. As you can see, it kind of divots down. So I'm insanely happy with how this road turned out, except the stripes. They bled together and they were too close anyway. But I'm not too concerned. So, but anyway, the shoulders might be a little bit too, they might stand out too much. I'm gonna add some gray in there just a little bit, but the gray I had was real close to the color of the road. I didn't want it to fade out, so I gotta find some better gray to put there. But a lot of the shoulders around here are a dark brown. So, some of them are actually black, so I may actually add some more black. I did a little bit. Let's get up close here instead of talking about it. So it looks like river rock to me. That's what it looks like. That's the impression I get when I see this. So, but anyway, you know, when you put a car next to it, I don't think it looks too bad. So, but if it would focus, oh my gosh. So anyway, that's just some of the stuff I've done recently. I got some grass done. I mixed it in, and I'm happy with how hilly this turned out. I used a lot of grass right here. Literally all I did to scenery this right here, I just I put a piece of tape. I just put a piece of painter's tape right here and literally just shut the gate in it. That's exactly how I did scenery. And then I just opened the gate after about a week, and you know, this is what you see. I love how this looks. This looks pretty cool. It's just all solid rock. So I like how that turned out. I want to do that to this too, just to kind of look cool. And I actually want to paint this brown and be stupid and paint some like dinosaur bones or something. I just think that'd look funny when the layout's down. So, but anyway, I believe that's it. There's like I said, there's a couple more things. I'm gonna hold off just for a little bit. But in closing here, this engine is for sale. So I would like to get 190 out of it, but I could do 180. Just use the link in the description, and I'll give you the 180. Because if you pay with, or if you buy directly with the link from the video description, I don't have to pay selling fees. So that'd be nice to save 10% on this engine, for me anyway. So you won't be affected at all, but I'll save 10%. I won't have to pay the 10% fee, so I won't have to pay $18 at the end of next month for it. But anyway, that's, even if you're interested, I'm not too concerned. I want to get rid of it without giving it away. So, but anyway, I believe that's it. I see something I forgot, but it's too late. I'm already closing. So, but anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next update.